Hey friends, welcome back. I hope you're having an incredible day because what we need to talk about right now is absolutely critical, and it affects millions of Americans directly. Starting January 1st, 2026, major changes are coming to Social Security payments, and if you're a recipient or you have a loved one who is, you absolutely need to understand what's happening. We're not just talking about a small, routine cost of living adjustment. No, this year brings a lot more complexity. We're talking about confusing payment schedules, the end of paper checks, sudden changes to eligibility status for disability recipients, and a significant increase in Medicare premiums that could eat up most of your COLA. If you're receiving Social Security retirement, SSI, SSDI, survivor benefits, or spousal benefits, this is going to touch you personally. And if you're unclear on the details, when that first January payment lands in your account, you could be completely caught off guard. That's why today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know. I'll give you the exact payment dates, who gets which amounts, why the 2.8% COLA increase isn't really enough for most people, and importantly, what you can do about it to protect yourself and maximize your benefits. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor. It literally takes 2 seconds. Hit that like button on this video. It really helps more people find this vital information, and I appreciate it more than you know. All right, let's dive in. If you're new here, welcome. I've been helping people navigate Social Security and government benefits for years, and I know firsthand how confusing, frustrating, and even intimidating the whole system can feel. Hours on hold, conflicting letters, changing rules, and the endless runaround from the SSA, it's enough to make anyone give up. I've been there myself, trying to help family members figure out their benefits, wondering if we were missing something crucial, and that's exactly why I started this channel. You deserve to know what you're entitled to, when you'll receive it, and how to make sure you're not leaving any money on the table. No government jargon, no runaround, just clear, straight answers that actually help. So here's exactly what we're covering today: the 2.8% COLA increase and your exact new benefit amount starting January 1st, 2026. The full 2026 payment schedule broken down by birthday, because yes, it really is confusing and complex. The Medicare Part B premium increase that's going to reduce your actual take-home amount. Why millions of seniors are still living below the poverty level, even with this increase. And one important change to the COLA formula that could add hundreds of dollars to your monthly check if Congress adopts it. We're also going to cover the specific payment dates for January and February, so you know exactly when your money is coming, and I'll give you actionable steps to make sure you're ready. Let's start with the big news, because this is what most people are talking about. The Social Security Administration has officially announced that 75 million Americans will see their benefits increase by 2.8% in 2026. Now, before you get excited, let's talk about what that actually means in practical terms. Is 2.8% enough to cover the rising cost of living? The short answer is, for millions of seniors, absolutely not. Right now, in 2025, around 5 million seniors are receiving Social Security checks that are below the poverty level, and unfortunately, that number is expected to increase in 2026, even with the COLA bump. But let's break down the numbers, because percentages can be misleading. For SSI recipients, individual benefits are increasing from $967 in 2025 to $994 in 2026. Some experts suggest it might even hit $997, and we'll know for sure when those checks are sent at the very end of December. Yes, you heard that correctly, December 31st. Because January 1st is a federal holiday, the SSA is sending the first January 2026 payment early to make sure everyone gets it on time. For couples receiving SSI, benefits are going from $1,450 to $1,391. Not a huge increase, but every little bit counts when you're living on a fixed income. For Social Security retirement benefits at full retirement age, monthly payments are increasing to $4,152, up from $4,018 in 2025. For maximum earners retiring at age 70, the max benefit rises to $5,251, up from $5,287. Nearly 7.5 million SSI recipients will see their benefit boost at the end of December, and almost 71 million more Americans will see their Social Security benefits increase starting in January. So, who exactly is receiving these increases? Seniors on retirement benefits are included. If you're already receiving Social Security retirement, your 2.8% bump happens automatically. SSI recipients, whether elderly with limited income, disabled, or receiving benefits as a disabled child, are all included. SSDI recipients. If you're on disability, you're getting the increase. Survivor benefit recipients, including widows, widowers, and children receiving benefits from a deceased parent or spouse, are included as well. And finally, spousal benefit recipients, those receiving benefits based on a spouse's work record, will also see the adjustment. It's important to note that if you're receiving disability benefits, there's a chance your status could suddenly change. The SSA has been tightening up reviews, and some recipients are finding that their eligibility has been altered without warning. If this happens to you, don't wait. Appeal immediately. Delays can cost you months of benefits, so be proactive. Now, this is the part where things often get confusing every single year: the Social Security payment schedule. In 2026, Social Security recipients will continue to receive benefits on the second, third, and fourth Wednesday of each month, depending on your birthday. If you were born between the 1st and 10th of any month, you get paid on the second Wednesday. Birthdays between the 11th and 20th receive payment on the third Wednesday, and those with birthdays between the 21st and 31st get paid on the fourth Wednesday. SSI recipients, on the other hand, get paid on the first of each month unless it falls on a weekend or holiday, in which case they're paid the last business day before. To make it concrete, the exact dates for January 2026 are January 14th for the second Wednesday, covering birthdays from the 1st to 10th, January 21st for the third Wednesday, covering birthdays from the 11th to 20th, and January 28th for the fourth Wednesday, covering birthdays from the 21st to 31st. The SSI payment for January 2026 will be sent on December 31st, as January 1st is a holiday. For February 2026, the second Wednesday falls on February 11th, for birthdays between the 1st and 10th. The third Wednesday is February 18th for birthdays from the 11th to 20th, and the fourth Wednesday is February 25th for birthdays from the 21st to 31st. The SSI payment for February will be sent on February 27th because March 1st falls on a weekend. It's critical to write these dates down or take a screenshot so you know exactly when to expect your money and can plan accordingly. Now, here's where I need to be completely honest. While the 2.8% COLA increase sounds good on paper, Medicare Part B premiums are also rising. In 2025, the standard monthly premium is increasing from $174.70 to $185, and experts predict it could rise even higher in 2026. For anyone on Medicare, this is automatically deducted from your Social Security check. So while you're seeing an increase on one hand, a chunk of it is immediately taken out for health insurance premiums. Let's break this down with a practical example. SSI recipients moving from $9.60 to $9.94 are seeing a $27 increase. But if your Medicare premium goes up by just $10, your real take-home increase is only $17 per month. For couples, the $41 increase from $1,450 to $1,491 could easily be cut in half by Medicare deductions. This explains why, even with the COLA adjustment, millions of seniors are still living below the poverty line. The increase simply does not keep up with the real costs of living, especially healthcare, which is rising faster than inflation in many areas. But here's something that could actually change your financial situation, and you need to pay close attention. Right now, the Social Security Administration calculates the COLA using a metric called CPIE, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. This index measures inflation based on what the average working American spends their money on. But here's the problem. Retirees do not spend their money the same way as younger workers. Seniors spend far more on healthcare, prescriptions, and other medical costs than the CPIE accounts for. There's another metric called CPIE, the Consumer Price Index for the elderly, which accurately measures what seniors spend on housing, groceries, utilities, and especially healthcare. Analysts suggest that if the SSA switched from CPIE to CPIE, monthly benefits could increase by $300 to $500 for all recipients, including survivor and spousal beneficiaries. This isn't a small change. It's life-changing money for those on fixed incomes. If you support this change, you need to speak up. Comment below and say, "I support CPIE." The government needs to hear that the current formula is failing seniors. And here's another important update. Paper checks are being phased out. If you're still receiving paper checks, now is the time to switch to direct deposit or the Direct Express card to avoid delays and ensure your payments are received on time. Disability reviews are also ramping up. So if you're on SSDI or SSI for disability, make sure your medical documentation is up to date. The SSA is checking eligibility more frequently, and you don't want to be caught unprepared. Additionally, for those under full retirement age who are still working, earnings limits are going up. This means you can earn more money without it affecting your benefits, though the exact amounts will be announced soon. So, what's the action plan? First, log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov. Confirm that your payment method is correct and check your updated benefit amount once it's posted. Step 2, write down your payment dates based on your birthday and put them in your phone calendar. Step 3, see if you qualify for other assistance programs, such as Medicare Part D extra help, prescription assistance, Medicare savings programs, SNAP benefits, energy bill assistance, or property tax relief programs in your state. Step 4, if you're struggling, call 211 from any phone. It's free and will connect you with local resources, food banks, and assistance programs in your area. Step 5, comment below, "I support CPIE," to let Congress know the current COLA formula is not serving seniors adequately. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. A 2.8% increase is not going to solve all your problems. Many of you are already living on tight budgets, and while the increase helps a little, the cost of groceries, rent, utilities, and healthcare is rising faster than Social Security benefits. But here's the thing I want you to remember. You are not alone. There are 75 million Americans in the same situation, navigating these same challenges, and together, our voices are stronger. You've survived difficult days before, stretching every dollar further than most people could imagine, and that resilience is something to be proud of. You deserve better, and understanding your benefits is the first step towards securing that better life. That's why I make these videos. I want you to know exactly what's happening, when your payments are coming, and what resources are available to help you. When you receive your SSI payment on December 31st, come back to this video and let me know in the comments what your actual amount is. Did you receive $9,994? Maybe $9,997s? Your feedback helps others see what to expect, and it creates a stronger, informed community. If this video has helped you understand your Social Security benefits, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get notifications every time we release new updates. Many subscribers have mentioned they're not receiving notifications, so clicking the bell ensures you won't miss critical information. And don't forget to smash the like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more people who need to know this information. I've also linked more videos in the description that cover maximizing Social Security benefits, applying for SNAP and Medicare assistance programs, and understanding your rights as a beneficiary. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments, and I will answer each and every one personally. Remember, these benefits are yours. You've earned them through years of work, contribution, and responsibility. You deserve dignity, security, and support, and don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. You've already proven your resilience, your strength, and your ability to adapt to challenges. Social Security is there to help you, and it's our job to make sure you understand how it works, when it comes, and how to get the most from it. Keep track of your payment dates, stay aware of the changes in Medicare premiums, monitor your benefit amount, and be prepared for any sudden status updates if you're a disability recipient. Know that even if the COLA doesn't fully cover the rising cost of living, there are steps you can take to supplement your income through assistance programs, savings, and advocacy. Comment, engage, and let your voice be heard about changing the COLA formula to CPIE. Every person who speaks up makes a difference, and together we can create a system that better reflects the real cost of living for seniors. Take notes, screenshot important dates, and stay on top of your benefits. The reality is, Social Security is a lifeline for millions of Americans, and understanding it is the first step to ensuring it serves you well. Remember, this increase doesn't solve every financial challenge, but knowledge is power. Knowing when to expect your payments, understanding how Medicare affects your net benefits, and taking action to maximize your resources will make a meaningful difference in your life. Stay informed, stay organized, and don't hesitate to reach out for help if you need it. The Social Security system may be complex, but you don't have to navigate it alone. We've covered the COLA increase, the exact payments, the confusing schedules, the impact of Medicare premiums, the ongoing poverty challenges, and the potential game-changing CPIE adjustment. We've also walked through actionable steps you can take to secure your benefits and make the most of every dollar. The key takeaway is simple. Stay proactive, stay informed, and advocate for yourself. Your benefits are not just numbers on a check. They're your security, your independence, and your dignity. So as soon as your SSI payment hits your account on December 31st, take a moment to check the amount, Note the increase and plan accordingly for the upcoming months. If you receive your first payment in January, do the same. Keep track of each increase, each deduction, and ensure your records are accurate. Remember that this is not just about numbers. It's about making sure that every dollar you are entitled to is actually reaching you and helping you live the life you deserve. And finally, remember to like this video, subscribe, click the bell, and comment below. Let Congress know that seniors need a COLA formula that reflects reality. Speak up for yourself, speak up for your community, and make sure your voice is heard. You've worked hard, contributed to society, and earned these benefits. It's time to take control, be informed, and make sure you get what you deserve. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Take care of yourself, stay organized, and be proactive with your benefits. Until next time, be well, and don't forget to smash that like button. Every action you take today ensures you're not caught off guard tomorrow, and it helps countless others in your situation get the clarity they need. You've got this, and together we're making sure Social Security works for everyone it was intended to help.